Alright. Well, my desktop's getting cluttered as hell. I gotta do something about that. But in any case, let me get this launched. Okay, there we are. We're live on the YouTube. Let me check the Rumble side. And let's just do it this way. My desktop's getting alright. Oh, I gotta do something about that. Check the Rumble side. Boom chakalaka, live on Rumble. Says there's 5 people watching. Sweet! Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. It was going to be Mysteries of the Sith. But I got that voice mod working. And I also added the AudioBooks of Morrowind mod. So let's go ahead and load.
Please, by all means. I'm listening. Well,
and I also added some post-processing back in. I tweaked it a little bit. Added some post-processing back into it of what I thought looked good. And it just looks amazing. But let's go...
Are you here to discuss your orders? Or is there something else you want?
Some of these work and some of them don't.
I don't know much about the Ashlanders. Most people say they are murderous savages, but most people are idiots. I know they hate their settled Dunmer cousins almost as much as they hate Westerners. They must be tough to live in the Ashlands.
Arwyynn!
Can become members of the tribes.
Maybe Arwyynn will show up in the chat.
We're spies. We're the Emperor's hidden eyes and ears in the provinces. We watch the Emperor's
So a lot
enemies.
of this...
we look for opportunities. We make reports. And when the Emperor commands, we obey.
and if you...
But we're only one of many guilds and factions in
and his
Morrowind.
mouth actually moves if you're not in the dialogue
Morrowind
menu.
Politics before you get involved with. Are you here to discuss your orders, or is there something else you want? To get to Hunter Ninetoes, leave my door facing south. Go right.
So a lot of this,
steps, turn left and head south, looking for his door on your left.
I don't know how good this works, but when I downloaded the Voices of Vvardenfell mod, it said they were like 61% done. So, and another thing I did, whoops, if you hit X,
this account by the imperial scholar Agrippa Fundilius
AudioBooks of Morrowind, and it reads the book for you.
Written for Western readers. The War of the First Council was a first-era religious conflict.
So that's the 2 things I did besides
and Dagoth, and the Orthodox Dunmer houses Indoril, Redoran, Drez, Hlalu, and House Telvanni. The First Council was the first pan-Dunmer governing body, which collapsed over disputes about sorceries and enchantments practiced by the Dwemer and declared profane by the other houses. The secular houses, less numerous, but politically and magically more advanced, and aided by Nord and Orc clans drawn by promise of land and
That's
booty,
funny.
initially campaigned with great success in the north of
But there's
Morrowind
the
and occupied much of the land now comprising Redoran, Vvardenfell,
there's the
and
Arwyynn
Telvanni
character.
district. The Orthodox houses,
And,
widely dispersed and poorly organized, suffered defeat after defeat until Nerevar was made general of all house troops and levies. Nerevar secured the aid of nomad barbarian tribesmen.
But boy,
who contrived to
Morrowind
force
just
a
looks
major
gorgeous
battle
with this
at the
graphics
secular
overhaul
stronghold
mod.
of Red Mountain on Vvardenfell. The secular forces were outmaneuvered and defeated with the help of Ashlander's scouts, and the survivors forced to take refuge in the Dwemer stronghold at Red Mountain.
Okay, that's
After
the good
a brief
one.
siege, treason permitted Nerevar and his troops to enter the stronghold, where the secular leaders were slain and Nerevar
I pretty much
mortally
got
wounded.
everything. All right.
General slaughter followed, and houses Dwemer and Dagoth were exterminated. Nerevar died shortly thereafter of his wounds. 3 of Nerevar's associates among the Orthodox houses, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil, succeeded to control of the recreated First Council, renamed the Grand
So
Council.
I saw
of
EB
Morrowind.
in the chat
It went
earlier,
on to
so there it
become
is.
the God Kings and immortal rulers of Morrowind, known as the Tribunal.
The
or Alm Sin.
voices of Vvardenfell working.
I can do for you? Hello, I'm Dralcia Reed, and this is Balmora. I don't believe we've met. Is there something I can do for you? I am Dralcia Reed. Come. Makola Closius is the owner and proprietor of South Wall, a working-class Balmora corner club east of Vvardenfell. Outlanders new in Vvardenfell do best in Balmora. House Harlow is imperial through and through, and you get a good mix of native and imperial people and services. Not as friendly to Outlanders up north in House Gregory country, or down in Big Vivek City, and definitely not friendly out east in Hotel Harlow. Shop the outfit.
All right, let me.
If you want to be adopted by a great house, you'll need a key.
Turn that rain down a little bit. I don't think that really affects. I don't know how to change the volume of those voices. But there we go. And so I think I'm ready to take on that wizard in that cave now. And let's go ahead and before I space it, let's check the chat. Because I am just streaming. Yes, this is OpenMW. And I'll show you what I did. Let's go ahead. Quick save. Here we go. So if we come down over to Morrowind mods, I put the mods. This is what Umu did. I added this custom, and there's the AudioBooks of Morrowind. That's the Kinzentis, or whatever that guy's name is, Voices of Vvardenfell, the patches, and the OpenMW Lua Helper utility. I put there. Then I went into I tried to do it. I tried to set up the mod manager to do it, and I just totally screwed it up and had to start all over. So I did it this way. I came in here to data directories, and you'll see that I added them at the end here. So once I had those things in place, I did the append, and it lets you add the directory. And once the directory was in place, you come to content files and it changed the order, but that's fine. But I had to oh wait, no, they wanted that before something, and that they wanted that one before I had to check those and move them up. Like they want that one just after TR mainland ESM, and I thought there was another one they wanted up here more, just after Blood Moon, but maybe not. And then there's 3 versions of that audiobook, and this ESP is an old version of it. But I had to. Where's the and why did it move? But I did it here in the launcher. I added the data directories and then moved these around. But somewhere there's another. Is it missing? Oh, no, there's another one of these. There it is. Okay, right there it is. It's where it's supposed to be. It's under Blood Moon. It's just, there's a bunch of... So this is supposed to be after Blood Moon. And this one's supposed to be after TR Mainland. And then they said to put this rest of these. And this should be after these two. As far down the list as possible. So yes, that's OpenMW. And I did it. I didn't, you know, I did it here and here. So like, and it, and so yes, this is the graphics overhaul mod, and I've done one stream with this graphics overhaul mod, but I had it more stripped down. I had turned off all the post-processing, and I had turned off distant lands to get the performance up, and then I've slowly started to add stuff back in. And so this is the OpenMW modding graphics overhaul curated mod list. It's 350 mods. And then I added the Voices of Vvardenfell and the AudioBooks of Vvardenfell. But anyway, what I'm wanting to do now is I streamed this build once. And we did a bunch of stuff in Satanine and came here and leveled up. And did we join a guild? Did I join a guild? Fighters Guild. I did join the Fighters Guild. Okay. And took care of the rats. The lady with the pillows. We took care of her rats. That's right. I think I'm ready to deal with those. I think I can kill that wizard now.
Just good day, stranger. Welcome to Balmora, council seat of House Hlalu. I'm your local caravaner, and I hope I can find you Silt Strider travel to your destination. Or if you are new to Balmora, can I help you with local services? Do you need someone
so
in
that's
particular,
just,
or is there a specific place?
That's just cool as hell. That Voices of Vvardenfell is working at all.
Why walk when you can ride?
Alright, so I think I can kill this wizard in this cave now. But we'll see. First off, let's use that. And we don't want to... Alright. Look at that, how gorgeous that is, though. How's it looking on your guys' screen? Because I notice it... On YouTube, anyway, it likes to make it really dark. Alright. That sword's cool, too. Check that sword out. Here, let me get closer to a wall. Alright, let me get closer to a wall. So the camera, there we go. That sword's badass. And what's fireball is ready? Okay. Quick save. Let's see if I can do this. Let me check the chats again. Oh, hi Mark. Yes, it is modded. Welcome to the stream. What was that? About 5 minutes ago. Nice! Now, the last time I fought this guy, he totally kicked my ass. So... Nice! Oh, boy, but I'm not doing too good either. Alright, so... I almost died. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was looking at him. Let's try that. I failed at casting the spell. I failed at casting the spell. Alright. I got something else for you. Where's the, I'll use that. Get some of my health back. Alright, well. Hey, at least I got him. Let's, Alright, let's, rest until healed. My rest has been interrupted. Oh, there it is. Alright. Whoops. Ah! Oh, no, right, you're still here. Goody, goody, goody. Glad I, mentioned you before you went by. And then there's been Easy, Mike, and Buzzy's been in the stream. And EB's. Okay, there is the... Because there's another... I want to run up on them because they'll just keep throwing that shit at me. Nice! Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. Wait, 12. Boy, I'm getting close to having to go sell shit. Moon sugar. I don't want to grab that yet. it's a torch. Alright, well, I can't carry this stuff anyway, so... Or there's not much more I can carry. So I'll have to come back. What do we got here? Gold. Oh, we want that. Nice. Weight 2. Ooh, that puts us right at the edge. Sweet! Alright. So we're ready to go see Creeper anyway. Nice. Nice! Now let's go free the slaves before we get out of here. Go free. Unlock the bracers.
What do you ask, Master?
Yes.
Do you have the key to these bracelets?
I sure do.
Will you let me go free?
Alright. Nice. Where do I get the quest to free them? You don't. It's just something you do. You get the key. The key to the slave. I think the first person you kill has the key. Maybe the wizard has the key, but I think it's the first person that I killed the last time I streamed this build. But it didn't have any post-processing, and it didn't have the voices of Vvardenfell. It was 2 days ago. I think it was Sunday. Before I did an early Sunday stream, and then I did Mysteries of the Sith afterward, is what I think I did. Yeah, there's not really a quest to free them. It's just something you do. But if you ask around Satanin enough, someone will tell you about the bandits in the cave by the Silt Strider. Alright, so we need to go see Creeper first off. Whoops. But boy, this just looks amazing.
Good day, Arwyynn. I'm the caravaner for Satanin. Tell me your destination, and I'll tell you if I can help you.
Balmora.
Where would you like to go?
To the Mages Guild to head to Caldera. Okay, it's looking not that dark on the YouTube. It's definitely darker than what I'm looking at, though. I'm going to do something here. And maybe you guys can tell me if it looks better or not. That's been always been one thing about Morrowind, is it shows up darker on the stream.
Is there something you need?
And I'm sure with the YouTube compression, it doesn't look in it looks way better on my screen anyway.
I cannot think with all these interruptions. Please leave me alone. Ajira made a bet with Galbadir about who would get to the rank of journeyman first. I hope it doesn't end with more flame Atronachs in the guild library like last time.
Anyway. So a lot of the dialogue there's not voice acting for, but for a lot there is.
Can you ask a question quickly? I must be going.
Caldera.
I'm listening.
Yeah, it's just hard because it just ends up looking wow, this just looks amazing. Because before, when I was doing this, I didn't I had turned all this post-processing off, and I played with it today and added some more stuff back in, and it doesn't seem to have killed my performance. Because I'm staying in the 40s anyway, but wow, look at this place. Just looks amazing.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I need to go see Creeper.
Good day. Let's do business.
This smooth skin wants something?
Okay, he's not. That doesn't mean much, though. No, the voice acting there. And like I said, the stuff that don't work, I don't know if it's supposed to, or if it's just part of the 40-ish% that's not done yet. Yeah, my other character sure moves a lot faster. But this is just a level 2 character at this point, so...
May your kills be quick, citizen Mini. There are many creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
Ooh. Alright, first let's... weapons. I don't need that. I don't need that. I've got... I think I like the steel fire sword better than I like the spark sword. Let's see. Yeah. So get rid of that. Two to 13, 1 to 18, 4 to 16 versus 4, 4, 4. Boy, the steel, I think I'll keep the steel one. Sell that. I'll sell all those. And what did we have for... And he won't buy any of the rest of that. Cool. So we got... Nice. We got 228 gold off of them, though. And...
Well.
Let's check the journal. Have I started any quests? This is really... The egg poachers. Oh yeah, and her. which I finally did on the other character yesterday. So, the egg poachers at the Fighters Guild. So let's go back to Balmora and see if we're ready for that. But I'm going to make coffee. Let me check the chat real quick. Oh yeah. It's amazing how stable OpenMW is. Especially on my hardware, because I'm just doing the CPU graphics of a Ryzen 3400G. I don't have a dedicated GPU in this thing, but let's see if I got boiling water. I have boiling water. It's time to make the coffee. Let's see if I can... Is there something...
The first monster
there
was
we go.
actually two,
While I'm making
having
coffee.
been born twice like his mother-father, Vivek. He was not the mightiest of the 8 to escape Muatra, but his actions were the most worrisome. He was known as Moon Axle, and he harvested the leftovers foibles of nature. This he did twice, as was said, and the second harvest always brought ruin or unwritten law. His aspect was faceted like a polyhedron. No perils are mentioned in the finding of Moon Axle, but it was known that he was immune to spears, so Vivek had to use the sword not held against him. Before he took issue with the monster, the warrior poet asked, "How came you to be immune to spears?" To which Moon Axle replied, "Mine is a dual nature and protean. I am in fact made of many straight lines, though none last too long. In this way I have learned to ignore all true segments." Luckily, the sword not held was curved, and therefore could cut into Moon Axle, and before the sun was up, he was bleeding from many wounds. Vivek did not slay him outright, for to do so would keep the foibles of nature within him and not back where they belonged. Soon, Vivek had traced geography right again, and Moon Axle was ready to be slain. Vivek rose up in his giant form to be terrible to look upon. He reached into the west and pulled out a canyon, holding it like a horn. He reached east and ate a handful of Nyx hounds. Blowing their spirits through the canyon made a terrible wail, not unlike an unsolved woman. He said, "Let this overtake you," and Moon Axle was overtaken by the curvatures of stolen souls. They wrapped about the monster like resin, until finally he could not move, nor could his dual nature. Vivek said, "Now you are solved," and pierced his child with Muatra. Moon Axle had been reduced to something static, and therefore shattered. The lines of Moon Axle were collected by Velothi philosophers and taken into caves. There, and for a year, Vivek taught the philosophers how to turn the lines of his sun into the spokes of mystery wheels. This was the birth of the first whirling school. Before, there had only been the surface thought of fire. Vivek looked at his first wheeling students and observed, "Alike, the egg-layered universe is this morbid possession of 3 distant coverage, soul-wrecked and alive, like my name is alive. In this cloister you have discovered one walking path, hilled like a sword but more coarse. So edged it is that it has to be whispered to keep the tongue from bleeding, where its signs evacuate their former meanings, like empires that tarry too long. The sword is estrangement from statesmanship. Look on the estimable lines of my son, now crafted starwise, his every limb equidistant from the center. Is he solved because I will it so? There cannot be a second stage. Think on the theory that my existence promulgates the 5 elements, and alike the egg-layered universe, I am cause for great density. Here is a thought that can break the wagon's axle. Here is another that can soar. The ending of the words is Aum Sivi.
Yes, it is amazing.
How can I help you?
Alright, back to Balmora. And we'll see about those egg poachers. Miss any chats? I don't think so. Well, it's like one of the first dungeons you do, if you don't know about the one that's across the way from the lighthouse. Oh. Is that the clothier? Yeah.
Interested in purchasing anything?
First time to Caldera? It's a little piece of the Western Empire right here in Morrowind, and a prosperous little town, thanks to the Caldera Mining Company. If I can be of help in any way, let me know.
Caldera Mining Company.
The Caldera Mine Company is chartered by the Emperor to extract ebony ore from rich underground deposits here. Things are okay here in Caldera. Are you looking for someone in particular?
Alright, let's just... He probably doesn't buy this stuff. Nope. Alright. Got rid of the clothes. Go to the pawn shop and get rid of the rest of this stuff. Wow, look at this. Look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous Morrowind can look. Oh my god. And this ain't even the 500 mods. This is a mere 350 mods. That's not the right way.
This warm blood wants something.
Okay, here's the pawn shop's here somewhere. Yeah. Keep the torch. Alright, I think I want to keep the rest of that. Oh well. Looks good, looks good. Has this guy got any? No. Alright.
Talk is free. What do you want?
May I help you?
Good day. Let's do business.
I'm sure we can work out
Go
a
ahead,
fair
Outlander.
price.
What do you need?
I'm Amelia Deronia the Imperial, Guild Guide.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Well, I'll tell you what's going on, Evie. I'll show you, actually. Let's,
Yes, Dunmer? What do you want?
quick save. So, if we come... if we come in, yes, it's highly modded. It's 350 mods. But if we what am I doing? Oh, I'm putting in so if we come over here to .config first, and you notice I got this one. I've got two of them here because they both. So I'll rename this one to .arwyynn. Rename. And rename this one to just OpenMW. And do the same thing in .local share. Rename that to .arwyynn for the Arwyynn build. Because, and let's just, whoops, it has the nav meshes in there, and rename that to just OpenMW. And then I'm ready for, and now it's set up for the Morrowind Monday streams. And again, I did the voice mod on this one too. And now we're in the other build.
Greetings to you. A pleasure
So
to
this will still be the I Heart Vanilla Director's Cut build. But I did add the voice mods to this one also.
This account by the imperial scholar Agrippa Fundilius is based on various imperial
and...
Are you ready for your orders? Or is there something else you want? To reach Aldrin from Balmora on foot, take the road north from Balmora to Caldera. Exit Caldera through the northwest gate. Though Aldrin is nearly due north
but I'm on
the racer flies,
49 release candidate 6 over here too now.
Curving around
because
at last to the east, even southeast, before approaching Aldrin. It is a long trip through desolate lands and easy to get lost if you leave the road. Alternatively, pay for passage on a silt strider.
So there's that. Okay, back to where we was. And then change it back. Because rename that one back to, and those are the names of the characters in the particular builds, and just rename that back to just regular OpenMW that OpenMW is looking for. And of course that's got all your stuff in it. So, and then back to local share and change that back. Oops, I meant to rename it, not open it. And rename that one back to... Now, I could probably just launch OpenMW.49 from here now, but I'm not going to. But the yeah, that Kumi build is the I Heart Vanilla Director's Cut. So, and here we are back into the graphics overhaul mod.
You have my attention.
But OpenMW used to be, it was great for the vanilla experience, but it was a pain in the ass to mod, and over the last couple years,
May I help?
they made it easier and easier to mod. journal. Alright, what's it say about this? Okay. Is it going the right way? As a matter of fact, and one last, let's see here. Right? Yeah, I didn't want to. I'm still going to do my first all the way complete playthrough. And while we're here, let's just go to here. And they have an automatic install now, so you just hit automatic install. Choose your mod list, which in my case, what we're playing right now is this one. Choose your operating system, Windows, Linux, or Mac. I'm on Linux, and it gives you detailed instructions. So Umo downloads all the mods from Nexus and puts them in the right place, and the configurator does everything else. And boom. And it just makes it so easy. And that's how I installed the graphics overhaul mod, and then I added the voices of Vvardenfell manually and the book reading manually. AudioBooks of Morrowind. But there's even this graphics overhaul, which claims to be more vanilla than the total overhaul. Has got a bunch of extra stuff in it. And when I saw that, it's like, okay, I'm still going to want to finish my first playthrough on the High Heart Vanilla Director's Cut. What is that place even? That's not in the vanilla. Sure does look amazing though. Is that me leveling up in my acrobatics? Oh, I think there's a tomb here also, but back in there somewhere. Yep, there's a tomb back there. Alright, there we go. Whoa, shit. Wait a minute. I don't want... Let's just save the wear and tear on the magical weapon. Oh, he paralyzed me. Gotcha. Oh, my long blade increased. Cool! But I also didn't want to wait till I finished the game to start playing this version of it. And I was going to do Mysteries of the Sith tonight, but I got this voice mod working.
From where do you hail? What's your story?
I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine, but I'm just out here taking a break.
How about them edge poachers?
Dilo Othan and Dinila Valas used to work here. Not good people. Could be hiding anywhere in the mine.
Nice. Nope, nothing there, nothing there. Morrowind lore. Quama Forager. But there's some voice acting.
terrible place, I've heard.
Ah,
There's a
you'll
boat
say
to
something
Poole,
about that.
if you have any reason to go.
I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine, but I'm getting some fresh air. We haven't seen Civillo Othan or Dana Lavalis, but eggs keep disappearing, and they know the place. Easy for them to get in and out, stay out of sight.
Nothing there. Nothing there. I mean, there's stuff there, but... Scrib jelly.
Scribs are little baby quama. We shuck the shells, crush the flesh into a jelly. Doesn't taste bad. And filling. Takes a while getting used to the texture, though.
Nice. Alright. Quick save. Are you really going to come attack me? Fine. Are you... Those won't attack me, I think, if I don't mess with them. If I don't attack them. That will, though. Am I going to be able to get past it, though? They get in the way. Alright, cool. Yeah, as long as I don't mess with them, they won't attack me. Okay, that must be upstairs. The door is supposedly there. Gotcha. Boy, this is way darker on the screen down in here. I mean, on the stream. It's not dark at all on my screen. Let me see. That might brighten it up for you guys, I don't know. Ooh, the Queen's Lair. Do I even want to go there? Sure. Aha! Both of them. Nice. My block skill increased. Oh, I think that's my percent to hit. Got him. Is that both of them? It was just 2 of them, right? Yeah, just 2 of them. Cool! Nice! That broadsword looks pretty sweet too, actually. Alright. So let's just get out of here. Come on, let me buy. Thank you. Uh-oh. Maybe it won't attack me. Huh, I wonder why that one didn't attack me. I want to go in here real quick just because it looks cool. If it's where I remember it being. Yeah. And there's workers down there. Alright, cool. Come on, get out of my way. Oh, come on. Thank you. Wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff over there now that wasn't there before. That's just cool. Oh my god. Alright, go turn that quest in. Now we're back to Morrowind Walking Simulator. Do I want to go check out that tomb? Probably not. I'm pretty sure I remember it being trapped for one. Alright, there's some stuttering going on there, but considering what I'm doing to this poor little thing, TickCon, welcome to the stream. It's what's going on? Morrowind modded, and my Morrowind Mondays will be the other build, but I got the Voices of Vvardenfell and the audiobooks of Morrowind working, so I decided to do this instead of Mysteries of the Sith tonight. Back up to Morrowind Walking Simulator. 2 nights in a row. Different builds. Actually, 3 nights in a row, because I did the first stream of this build, but it wasn't tweaked as well yet then.
How does the day greet you, friend?
She up here? Oh, there she is.
You've taken a few knocks. Maybe you should get healed.
What's the status on those egg poachers? Don't make me assign this to another person.
You got both of them? Good. Here's your payment. 100 septums. And we've got some extra potions from a recent raid. Take these. They'll come in handy. Just tell me when you're ready for more orders.
How about some advancement?
Fighters will recognize you. You are now the protector.
Nice.
You taught those poachers a lesson. I already told you how to get there, and I don't like repeating myself.
What about these Caldera ebony mines?
They're southwest of the town of Caldera, I believe. Check around when you're in Caldera. They'll give you better directions. We have a contract from the Caldera Mining Company to kill 4 Telvanni agents responsible for trouble at the Caldera mine.
Oh!
4 Telvanni agents are responsible for thefts and disappearances at the Caldera ebony mines. Their names are Alinu Aralyn, Sathasa Nerothrin, Fathina Herothrin, and Alvaleg. They're hiding in a cave in the hills north of Caldera Mine. When the 4 agents are dead, report back to me. Take care. It's very likely that one of them is on lookout posted outside the mines. The quickest way to Caldera is probably to have the guild guide at the Mages Guild transport you, but it is your choice. She's Thieves Guild, a local dark elf, no one important, and this Caldera mine trouble has nothing to do with the Thieves Guild. She's Thieves Guild, a local dark elf. She's known on Azura's coast. She could be trouble. But like I told you, this Caldera mine trouble is not a Thieves Guild job. He's Thieves Guild, a wood elf. The Telvanni prefer to hire Nords and wood elves when they can't get natives. I know nothing about him. But this is not a Thieves Guild job.
I think
so
you
doth
no protesteth too much.
She's been expelled from the Fighters Guild. She stole from her guild steward. She's stupid, but she can fight. She joined the Thieves Guild when we kicked her out, but she's nobody important. This Caldera mine trouble is not a Thieves Guild job.
Yeah, bare bones OpenMW is just fine. But then once I saw how beautiful those mods were, aha! So be it. How do I do this? Accept. There we go. Boom chakalaka. Gotcha. You know what? Can we rest here? Are there beds for us to rest here? Here, I can have him fix up my gear.
Adventurer. Looking for an equalizer? Something to give you an edge against a superior opponent? When you need to do a lot of damage in a hurry, you can't beat a poisoned blade. Try my inexpensive iron spider dagger and steel spider blade, or an imperial netch blade for even
Whoa,
more
oh
bite.
well. What's he got for training?
Anytime, Trent. I'm right here.
Alright, I don't... Huh. There, I increased my block skill. Well, let's get out of here. Where's this go? Yeah. Let's go rest, and I want to walk to Caldera.
What do you want?
Because I want the experience of killing stuff on the way.
Head on.
It would be wise to stay indoors, Arwyynn.
And besides that, when the once the Dark Brotherhood attacks me, I'll get the that's not what I'm doing. Did I miss it?
What do you think?
I'll get some of the best light armor in the game once they attack me. Oh, the autosave, that's what that is.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Quick save. Until healed. Alright, I didn't get attacked. Isn't there a gate on this side somewhere? Wow, it just looks amazing. I don't know how it looks with the YouTube compression, and it's a lot darker for you guys, but... Is there a way? Isn't there a north gate? Maybe not. Anyway. I'm gonna head, or maybe it's up more, I don't remember. I'm gonna head to Caldera in any case. And I'm gonna walk. Oh wow, manhole cover. Yep. Yeah, once you figure
May
out...
the wind be on your back.
Once you find Creeper... Once you find out about Creeper... Plus, there's more stuff to go rob in that cave that we were just in Satanine. And there's probably more stuff around Satanine to do too, but... Okay. Nice. Oh, wow. It's only 8. Doing. Alright, I can grab my hoodie. Thought I saw something up there. I guess not. Wow, it just looks amazing though, don't it? Wow. It's so much darker on the YouTube. Wow. I am like actually amazed at how good this all looks. Alright, Caldera's still... Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice! Yeah, I'll go to Balmora that way. I'll walk... Cool. I'll go that way on the way back. Did I stir this? NGM Studios, welcome, welcome. So I got the Voices of Vvardenfell to work, and also
the first monster was actually two.
AudioBooks of
having been born twice
Morrowind
like his mother father.
is working now
He was not
also.
the mightiest of the 8 to escape.
And the voice to Vvardenfell mod, it says they're like got 61% of the dialogue done, so what dialogue doesn't work, I don't know. How much of it is part of the mod, and how much of it is OpenMW issue. Oh wow, look at that thing. Amazing. Alright, I think it's safe to run. No. Let's go get this thing. Oh boy, there's two of them. Whoops! It's not what I wanted to do. Oops. Alright, that was a little hairy, but I got him. Now I should use that ring. Oh, let's see if I can do this. Failed. Failed. Alright. Back to Fireball. At least I can... 100% chance. Huh. Cool. Nice. Quick save.
Go ahead.
Wow. Mark is still in the chat. Sweet.
How can I help you?
Aha. The naked man's up there. Let's, there, Broken EBs is still here also. I want to see if it's... Huh. It's bright as hell on my screen, but let's take the gamma up to 1. I can't remember what the... No. See if that's any better. OpenMW just does not capture right for streaming. Where's my glasses? Because it's a lot brighter. Well, thank you. I wish this game just didn't capture so strangely. Did I... Oh, I passed him. He's way back there. That's okay. I'm going this way. Hey, Ben. Yeah, it's a lot darker. The stream is a lot darker than what... Well, good. Because I'll tell you what, it's a lot darker than what's on my screen. I tell you that for sure. It just looks way more amazing on my screen. As a matter of fact, take a screenshot real quick. Because the screenshots look right. Alright. I'm still behind on the... No, not that one. Fucking God. Alright. Oh, doing this on the phone stinks. Come on. How's come? Oh, you fucker. There, I finally got it. Oh. Alright, that does look better than it did. Quick save. Who knows if I'm even ready for this. One of these guys, I think, is camping out here. Yeah. I don't know you. What do you want?
No, I haven't seen any Telvanni agents around here. Although now that you mention it. Fuck. No one can challenge me. Stupid!
Got you. Gotcha. Take that. It's a lot darker. It's a lot darker on the stream. It's a lot darker on the stream than what I'm looking at. Alright. Got one of them. I'm over encumbered. Alright, if I get rid of one of those... Alright. Alright, I want to do... quick save and a rest until healed, and let's go in here. Because why am I walking so slow? Well, let's find out. Speed 52, athletics is 17, and acrobatics is 8. So that's why. Because that's why I'm walking so slow. Because I suck in those departments. I need to train on that stuff. Alright. Holy shit. Let's see if I can get one of them. Run. Run. Oh boy.
And I will end your pain.
No. Oh, I quick saved before that. And let's change to the more powerful sword. Quick save. Ready the fireballs. Alright, let's see what we got here. I might not be ready for this. I just might not be ready for this. I want to kill one of them before I get out of here, though. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah! And of course I missed.
Die! Stupid! There is no escape!
Yeah,
Now you die!
And I will end your pain.
I don't know if that was quick. Alright, I got one of them. Get out of here.
This is the end of you, Swit!
Both of those.
Now you die!
Run. Alright. Quick save. I got one of them. Yep, a Chab class. That's okay. I can Oh shit, did I forgot to rest. Oh shit, that's... I was hoping for this actually, but not right now. Because then I get the best armor. Oh boy. This isn't good.
Now you die. Die, Fetcher.
Come on.
Your life's end is approaching.
Yes! Woo! Alright, so I got some of the best light armor in the game now. As far as I know. Except for I'm not going to be able to pick this shit up, am I? Alright, not that. What do we need to drop? Drop. This just doesn't weigh much. That weighs a lot. Drop that. Yeah, armor rating 37 versus what was I wearing? Armor rating 24. Alright. Now I think let's try take all. And dispose of corpse. And let's get the rest of this stuff on. Is that all of it? What's this? Common pants? Alright. Put my fancy extravagant robe back on. And I can pick up a few more things. Oh! I was successful at casting that spell that time. Quick save. See what happens. I got the good armor.
Now you die!
Nice! What? Oh, I didn't change weapons? Oh well. It's still a sword. Gotcha! Did I get him? Alright, so now I just need to run back and forth. Sweet! Nice! Right, quick save! You know what? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Because, of course, I was also streaming text adventures at the time. Because the dropped frames mattered less. But I started out, and I managed to stream with the thing. It shouldn't even have ran OBS at all. I started out with, on the YouTube side, I started the channel with a Pentium laptop. From 2014, and amazingly, I was able to stream with that. Now, in the case of this thing, I'm sticking to 720p for two reasons. One reason is my internet speed. I've only got 5 megabits per second up. But the other reason is, like I'm using like, let's call it 8 to 9% CPU to run OBS. And keeping it down to 720p, seeing as I'm got a low spec machine on CPU graphics. Yeah. So, and 720p is fine. Ah, that's easy. Get a cheap capture card. I'd have to look, and there's cheap ones that are good, and there's cheap ones that aren't good, and I'd have to research that. And then and stream from the. I don't know. You might be able to stream from the PS5 directly, but. With a HDMI capture, you could import that into OBS just like a camera, and do that. Alright, so okay, I'm not going to be able to pick that up. I get those. I can carry those. 5 more, huh? That's weight 7. Weight 3. I can have that. Alright, so I'm about encumbered here. But I got the good armor. I got the good light armor anyway. And so head to Caldera and back and forth and back and forth and raid this place. Sweet. But yes, I do move slow. You are absolutely correct. Where did I leave that? Anyway. And that's just how I decided other skills were more important, and it'll be cheap to level those up at this point. But yes, my Kumi character is much faster. There's athletics up to 18. And check the chat again. It looks like it... What's this minimum $500 thingy? Because I looked at that, but I didn't see where they said that. I'm not I don't understand what that actually means. And let's just pass this. Let's not worry about that guy for now. Oh. And we're back to the walking simulator. We'll go see Creeper and the clothier and the pawn shop and head back to raid this cave. Some more. But yes, my acrobatics and athletics totally sucks in this build. But I went for... But I've put Speechcraft and Mercantile in here. Security. Wow, Restoration is a minor skill and it's still that low. Marksman. I wanted to start off better with the bow. And Destruction so I can, like... It's trade-offs. It's trade-offs. I just wanted to do some things better at the detriment of others. I mean, look at this pitiful little jump. Pitiful.
Go ahead, Outlander. Speak.
Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, I got the I got a couple mods working. Although not everybody's fully voice acted. So like, I don't know if these orcs... Let's see.
First time to Caldera. It's a
okay, this one is working.
By a prosperous little town, thanks to the Caldera Mining Company. If I can be of help in any way, let me know. The Caldera Mine Company is chartered by the Emperor to extract ebony ore from rich underground deposits here.
So there's that mod working at Moist Turret. And also, I got the, I installed AudioBooks of Morrowind. So I can hit X here.
The first monster was actually two, having been born twice like his mother-father, Vivek.
And
He was
it'll
not
read
the
the...
mightiest of the eight to escape Muatra.
It'll read
His
the book.
actions were the most worrisome. He was known as Moon Axle, and he harvested the leftovers foibles of nature. This he did twice, as was said.
And I think in
second harvest always
the
brought
voice
ruin
mod,
or
it said it had like
unbroken
61% of it
aspect
done.
was faceted like a
So I don't know, as far as
perils are mentioned in
where
the
there are no
Moon
voices working, I'm not sure how much of it is because of OpenMW,
Vivek had to use the sword not held against him. Before he took
and how much of it is,
warrior poet asked, how came you to be immune to spears?
and I can hit C to stop that. And you hit X while the book's open to start it. Alright. Start with weapons. Four to 16. Keep that one. It's better, actually. Will he buy those? He will. Cool. $2,000. Ooh, a longbow. So get rid of my crappy bow. So I got the magic sword and I've got the regular sword. Alright. Apparel. He's got, okay. Alright, that's all he'll buy. But wow, look at that. Look at that haul. Look at that haul. Nice. Yeah, but where's this $500 coming from a month? I looked at their program, and I just got my Rumble payout, so I got to wait the 8 to 14 days, and then I might actually have the money to do it, to sign up for Rumble Premium and do it. But right now, it's not going to happen. But I didn't see anywhere in that program when I was looking at it where they said something about a $500 a month thing. And right now, I'm El Cheapo. You got the Rumble Studio watermark up here in the corner because I'm just doing this all for free. Which is why I'm using Rumble Studio, because at the time I set it up, I went to try Restream first. And Rumble, because they said you stream to two places on their free tier. But at the time I applied, Rumble wasn't not part of their free tier. You had to pay to stream to Rumble for Rumble to be the second one. And then I saw that Rumble Studio did it. And so I'm basically just passing OBS through Rumble Studio, and I'm actually doing everything on OBS. Is this the pawn shop? No.
Your turn to talk. My hours to listen.
Wait a minute. How'd I miss the pawn shop? Oh, I went to the wrong door? Went to the wrong door. No. Yeah.
Certainly. If your question is about Caldera, I can probably help. Is there some specific place you're looking for? Caldera is an imperial charter town, part of the Caldera Mining Company charter, which grants the company rights to mine ebony from the right deposits here. The Caldera ebony mines themselves lie to the southwest. The town has a real western flavor, makes outlanders feel right at home. Caldera is rich and bound to get richer, since the
because I'll tell you what, right now,
continue to grow as the mine operations grow.
it looks like I might be able to get $50 a month out of it with what's going on at the moment on the Rumble side. Like I said, I just okay, there's nothing there I want to get rid of. Is there any of this I don't need? I want to keep both of those. It didn't crash. What the hell? It just lost focus. I should probably sell that to someone that likes me better, but oh well. Alright. Offer. And let's go sell the clothing at the clothing shop.
Interested in purchasing anything? Hello again. How can I help you?
Little advice?
If you're heading into the backcountry, always carry a couple of Restore Health, Restore Fatigue, Cure Disease, and Cure Blight potions with you.
Alright, barter. Apparel. Let's get rid of these clothes. And then I'll check the chat. Oh wait, how many? Okay. Huh. Yeah, I didn't see that. Wow. So can they afford to push that partner program? That, yeah, that's nuts. Because all I would have to do would be the Rumble Premium streams. Oh, wait a minute. Back to the... Alright, so let's get out of here and do a rest until healed.
How can I help you?
Resting. Okay, I'm not far enough away yet. Alright, now I should be able to rest. Till healed. Oops. That's okay, it's just a little bit of magica. I just can't get over that the post-processing I added didn't totally destroy the performance, and it just looks amazing. And I've got the view distance turned down, but I did end up turning on distant lands also. Look at that! My God! Here, let me stop. Because if I'm standing still, it should look... Oh, it's dark on... It's so much darker on the screen. What can I do about that? Because it's bright as hell. What I'm looking at's bright as all get out. And it's so dark on this... Let me make sure I don't have the brightness turned down on my phone. Okay, I did have the brightness turned down on my phone. So it doesn't look as bad as I thought it did. It's still darker, but it's pretty close. Whoa! Some bloom there. Alright. Sunrise. All right. First off, there's where I got backed into a corner, or I backed him into a corner. Get that. It's only worth 8, but Creeper will buy it. And just because I'm not going to be fighting, let's let that beautiful red hair out. Oh, that's the... Sweet! Alright. Alright, let's see what happens if I take all. Yeah, I'm way over encumbered. Alright. God, that looks amazing. What's heavy? Weight 20. That's heavy. Weight 8. That's heavy. Alright, let's see what we got here. What was so heavy that I took? Alright, let's just start dropping stuff. The tower shield's got some weight. There we go, that got it. so I can get out of here and sell some more shit. But boy, that just looks amazing. Wow. All right. Go sell some more stuff, come back, and grab some more stuff. And I haven't checked the chat in a while. Syntho State, welcome to the stream. Thank you all. Thank you for watching. Surprisingly, the view distance and everything was turned up, but the ground cover didn't. Turning off the ground cover didn't help at all. It's not really hurting anything at all to have that ground cover going. Which was surprising to me. And getting that Voices of Vvardenfell mod working after I decided to do it like semi-manually was amazingly easy. All right. I got the sweet, sweet light armor. Finally, one of them sons of bitches attacked me. No, it's not their first open world game. There was Daggerfall before this. And the guys that made Daggerfall are working on a game called The Wayward Realms. That's supposed to be the spiritual successor to Daggerfall. So we'll see. I don't have any hope for any new games, but I'm cautiously optimistic for The Wayward Realms. Boy, this just looks amazing. But it's still dark compared to what I'm seeing.
Creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
Help me out! I need the money!
Oh, he's down to 2,000 gold because he hasn't re-upped yet. That's okay. Let's Get rid of that. Oh, it's a short sword. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright, there's my weapons. My base weapons. Alright, that's all he's going to buy. Cool. And rinse and repeat. Wow. And look how... And in stock Morrowind, all the characters are ugly as sin. And look at this. It just looks here. Let me back up a little bit. It just looks amazing. Wow. Anyway.
May your kills, amen.
May I help you?
Whoops. I went in the wrong door. This door. I don't know why I keep getting confused.
Do you have something to say, Dumner?
Boy, he's not... I wonder if I should use some persuasion on him. I think every time you barter with them, they like you better too, though. Alright, I got rid of that. Oh wait, this is the pawn shop. Oh well, barter some more. I won't be able to go into the clothier. Anything there? No. Anything here? No. Alright. So you got anything I want? What the frick? Blue paint pot.
Now, where did I put that?
Alright, rinse and repeat. And check the chat. Right, you're right. It is procedurally generated, I really believe. But, yeah, that graphics overhaul, OpenMW modding graphics overhaul mod list is pretty amazing looking. All I know is it's 350 mods. Like I said, I got another build that's less modded. That's been what I've been using, and it's going to continue to be using on Morrowind Monday. I want to finish the game with it being more vanilla than this, but I didn't want to wait to play this version of it either. Holy cow. I'm just running around with her helm off because it looks better. And I don't think I'm going to be getting in a fight. And I won't screw up that quest next time. Side with the witch. And I'm pretty sure she gives you the thing. If you're super athletic, which this character is not, you can climb over those mountains. And there's another there's a tomb or something back there. I can't remember for sure. But there's something on the other side of the ebony mine. Whoops, I missed it. Passed it. One of these days I'll get a second screen and I'll be able to monitor the stream on a second screen. Probably should get a dedicated GPU before that. But and my target GPU, as far as the most powerful one I'm looking to want, would be a 5000 series Radeon. It wouldn't even have to be a XT. Right now my monitor goes up to 1600 by 900. So then it would be worth getting a 1080p monitor and then use this monitor to actually monitor the stream. And I could probably play games in 1080p at that point. Where right now, with just the CPU graphics of the Ryzen 5 3400G, 720p gaming works a lot better than trying to up the... Well, wait a minute. Grab that. So I don't forget those. What's that putting me at? Okay. There we go. See, we got a hammock we can sleep in. We could make this a little hideout if we wanted to. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Let's check down under here first. And I still got to go finish looking around at that cave in Saint Anin. There's a bunch of stuff there I still haven't got, including the moon sugar to sell to somebody. I'm getting there. Can I carry all this? Yep. Alright. 3 more, huh? Take the gold. What is that? Paper? Don't weigh nothing? Yeah. Alright. Take all that. And alright. I'm maxed out. Let's look around here. Oh, there's another chest there. Is it locked? And trapped. Cool. So we've only just begun to see what's in this cave. I did open that one, right? Yeah. Well, let's go see what's down this way before we head out of here. Aha! What the... let's go ahead and just use that. Keep the wear and tear down on that one. Nice. Let's drop the basket and see if we can get the slaughter fish. Nice. It looks like we're gonna have to swim. Is there anything? Something's there. Alright, well. Cool. Now how do we get out of here? There we go. Sweet. Alright. So, any case. Back to Caldera. I can. Except for, I don't have the second monitor. And if I did have a second monitor, I'd have to get a DVI to HDMI adapter. Because at this motherboard, it's got an HDMI out and a DVI out. But yeah, I could do that. I did it on the laptop. Before the laptop died, I was streaming with it, and the laptop monitor was my secondary monitor, and this monitor I'm using now is my main monitor. And, but then the laptop fried. And so, I'm on my desktop. CPU graphics with one monitor. Although, yes, I can do 2 monitors on CPU graphics with this motherboard, but I'm off grid, off of solar power, and I went and looked at the cheap monitors, the cheap old monitors at like the thrift store, and they just take too much power. This newer monitor I've got takes 25 watts. And I was looking, they were even smaller monitors, but older, and they were taking like close to 100 watts. And it's like, no, I ain't running, not when I can, if I can do it with 25 watts. I can't afford it electricity-wise for just another monitor to take 4 times as much power as it needs to. Because I'm running solar panels and a battery bank, and so my power is limited. I do not have unlimited power. Well, let's see. I've got 200 plus 240. So about 440 watts a panel. And then I've got some old used panels that who knows how much. They might be putting out another 100 watts. Maybe. I doubt it. It might be closer to 60. They're old ancient panels. So I might have about 550 watts. Is that right? Maybe 650. Well, that's right. There's another 100 watt panel I forgot about. Or not. And so, but the main reason I couldn't run the desktop before was my battery bank wasn't good enough, but now I got some good old... Yeah, and I'll tell you what, when I did have a new panel, one time I bought a new 100-watt panel, and you'll never get that out of a panel in the summertime. Now, I have gotten more than the rated power on a clear day in the wintertime, but temperature makes the output. Higher temperatures, if they get hot, the output goes down. So where I live at 7,200 feet in elevation, 7,300 feet, somewhere around in there, there's a lot of sun. When it's clear, the sun is intense. And so here you'll actually get the rated power of your panel if it's new in the wintertime. But in the summertime, those panels get hot, and it's not going to happen. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. The hotter the panel gets, the worse it performs. As a matter of fact, 25 years ago, when I first moved here, there was these surplus panels floating around from Los Alamos. And I think someone told me if you have that they were capable of putting out 50 amps, but the thing was, they were about 10 foot long, and the solar panel, actual solar panel part was a strip about this wide. Maybe not 2-inch wide strip of solar panel, 10 feet long, right? But it had a huge heat sink on it. And there was a parabolic reflector that went with them. And I saw the parabolic reflector once. And the parabolic, you had to adjust for the elevation of the sun, but you didn't have to adjust right and left. And so it would concentrate with that parabolic reflector. It would concentrate like this much sun into this much sun on that panel, which is why it needed that big ass heat sink to keep it cool enough to still put out power if it had the parabolic reflector with it. But without the parabolic reflector, you could run a car radio when the sun was shining. You hook it up to a car radio, and then when the sun shined on the panel enough, so without the reflector, without the parabolic reflector, they didn't put out squat. But that big heat sink, it was more heat sink than anything. It was like freaking 50 pounds of aluminum to keep that tiny strip of panel cool.
Citizen, there are many creatures beyond the cities.
And so yes, you always want ventilation behind your panels. You don't want to like mount them
and many
smack dab up against something.
Come on,
because yeah,
scamp out. You gotta need something. I've got booze.
Heat destroys them. Oh wow, did I not get anything here? Okay, here we go. Oh wait, okay, he's still got enough gold. Don't sell that. All right, offer. All right, cool. Goodbye. And you know what? I think that's been enough rinse and repeat for a moment.
Citizen.
I'm going to go ahead and sell the clothes, sell whatever to the pawnbroker.
What is this about, Dunmer?
Head back to Balmora to turn this quest in and call the stream for tonight. What's he? How much does he like me? 57?
Are you looking for someone in particular?
Well, I think if I sell them stuff, I think every time... I think they like you more every time you do business with them, if I remember right. Alright.
Interested in purchasing anything?
And do I have anything for the pawnbroker? I don't even know. Let's just go find out.
Greetings.
Seen any elves?
So, where are you from?
Okay, we got a bunch of miscellaneous here. Yep. Okay, he's got 370. I'm sure I don't have that much junk. And he's not giving me that much for the stuff anyway. Ooh, those are not that cheap. Spoon. Yep, get rid of all those. Nice. Anything here? Alright, I think that's all I want to get rid of. To the pawn shop. And let's head to Caldera. And I'm going to walk and I'm going to take the other path. And I saw Ben. I saw you there in the chat, Ben. I'm sorry I've... Here, let's go ahead and check the chats. Oh, DJ Ronnie G. I did not see you. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Okay, it's only been a couple minutes. Cool. Like I said, these were long, skinny things with a great big giant heat sink on them, and I saw at least a dozen of them. But this was like 25 years ago. I haven't seen them recently, but you used to see them around, and they would
Greetings.
But I only saw one that actually had the parabolic reflector that went with it. And then it made sense why that huge-ass heat sink, why it was all heat sink. Alright, and we're going to take the other road that we didn't take before. So we're going to go, when we have a choice, we're going to go to the right and take a different path back. And when I get there, I'll put my helmet back on. And hide her gorgeous hair. Hide Arwynn's gorgeous hair. What the? Oh shit. I was like, wasn't paying attention to the screen. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Shit's creeping. Alright. I better put that on now. I didn't think I was going to get in that much trouble yet, but I guess I am. Uh-oh, I need coffee. No, 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 no. Everything still looks good. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, I see something. And a rat. Oh, wow. Look at that moon. Starting to get dark. Those are pretty big rats. Holy shit. Alright, so I came down that road from Balmora. So let's take this other way here now. Oh wow, it's like it's right, I can see Balmora already. We'll see where this other entrance into Balmora is. I can't remember where it's at. And I'll try to do something to make it not so dark. I don't know. Morrowind has always been like that, though. It's just so way darker on a stream than it is what I'm looking at. Wow. Okay, there's the rear entrance. Let's see, where's that end up? No, that's not the rear entrance. That's the, Oh, so it's right here? I must have just walked by it how many times and didn't even notice it? Or is it behind?
You may speak.
Okay, so it's just right there. I was looking for it in exactly the wrong place. Alright, let's check this out. Wow, the sky. Where'd that moon go? Alright, turn in the quest.
Is there something I can do for you?
Go ahead and take this ugly thing off. Where's it at? Here we go. That was a fighter's guild. Yeah, yeah. And she's upstairs.
If you need a good laugh or a tall tale, you've come to the right place.
Do you have more information on the Telvanni agents?
Yep.
I need to know.
You got all 4 good. Here's 400 septums. Alright. Can I get advancement?
Your talents are noteworthy, but some question your depth.
Alright, she wants me to do more duties.
More duties for the Fighters Guild, and you will earn your place.
Orders.
I need someone to return a codebook that belongs to our client.
Oh boy.
The codebook our client wants is in the hands of Sotilda at the South Wall in Balmora. Find that codebook and bring it back to me.
Okay. I think it's time to find different Fighters Guild quests. Let's go ahead and go see Chaos. Have a rest. And holy shit, wait a minute here. Let's look at this night sky. Holy cow.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need? Is there something you need?
Alright, training. Training. Let's check out. Okay, that guy doesn't do training. Let's do some. See if we can get some training done. So we have.
You've piqued my interest. Please, share your thoughts.
Restoration. Oh, I get to level up. Restoration. Because, let's raise that to 20. One more. And maybe I'll get better at casting those, heal spells. Now, I thought there was another guy in here, but this isn't vanilla either. There should be another trainer around somewhere. I could rob this guy while he's downstairs. Anyway. Where's the other trainers?
You've piqued my interest. Please.
Oh, let's see what he's got for spells.
Haven't heard anything about them, other than
okay, so
vague
see,
rumors.
some of this voice...
But something is different around here recently. There are always people with secrets around here, mostly smugglers, criminal syndicates, Daedric cults, other such. But lately everyone seems to be a little uneasy. Like maybe there's a new player, and nobody knows much about him, and nobody wants to get caught with their guard down.
Latest rumors.
I'm just support here. Don't pay much attention to what's going on.
Blades trainers. Oh, wow. A Journeyman's Almbeck has been added to my inventory. I'll have to drop that off at Said Anin.
I'm a blade too, and I report to Caius like you. You're welcome to use my bed to rest.
Nice.
But leave my other stuff alone, please.
Yeah, this person's not a trainer.
Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, wow, check that out. Anyway.
Well, hello. Are you here to discuss your orders? Or is there something else you want?
Give me some speechcraft. Alright. And...
Are you here to discuss your orders? Or is there something else you want?
Oh. Rithlin. 2 houses to the west. Yeah, I got that one. What about...
Healer Tiermelin lives 2 houses south downstairs.
Okay, 2 houses to the west is where I'm looking for the other guy. Got it. OpenMW here. Yep, there's the other trainer.
So how are your travels? Anything I can do to help?
What do you train in? I'll take some long blade. Oh, never mind. I'll take some block. Nice. Can I do that again? Oh, let's take it up to 45.
I'm just a courier, delivery boy. Follow orders and get paid. I live that way, and I'm perfectly happy that way.
Alrighty then. Let's go level up. Now I know where those two are.
Well, hello there.
Quick
Pleasure
save.
to meet you.
Die, Fetcher!
And of course, Chaos is just going to stand there.
Stupid!
Uh-oh.
You in
Nice. Alright, let's try that again. Quick save. Alright, we get to level up. Strength. Agility. And speed. Alright. So I'm level 3 now. Go ahead and hard save. Nice. Didn't I already read that one? But, so there.
Are you here to discuss your orders, or is there something else you want?
And some of these.
I don't know much about the Ashlanders. Most people say they are murderous savages, but most people are idiots.
And there's voice
I know they
acting
hate
for
their
some of this
settled
stuff.
Dunmer cousins almost as much as they hate Westerners. They must be tough to live in the Ashlands. I don't think Outlanders can become members of the tribes. I don't know why anyone would want to.
Okay, that one doesn't have an audiobook. Does that one have an audiobook? Nope. I didn't suspect that they did. But there we go. That's the graphics overhaul. So, and I've got everything. I've got the voice mods on both builds now. So, Morrowind Monday will always be the I Heart Vanilla Director's Cut. And that will be the Kumi edition of my Morrowind streams. And when I do the graphics overhaul, which is this one, That'll be the Arwyynn edition. And so the Kumi edition will be the iHeart Vanilla Director's Cut. And the Arwyynn edition will be this graphics overhaul. So that's it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Do the likes and the follows and the sharing it out on the social medias and all that good stuff. And tomorrow we'll be back to Mysteries of the Sith. So, and I don't think I'm missing any chats. Yeah. Yes, lead acid. Old industrial lead acid cells. If you look at my Penguin Dome video, there's a video titled Penguin Dome, and I upped my thumbnail game too today, so that was kind of good. But I think it's at the end of the Penguin Dome video, there's a picture of the batteries, and they're 2 volts each, and they're like 18 inches tall and 10 inches by 12 inches width and length or something like that, but they're 2 volts each, and the positive plates are over a 1/4 inch thick, and they were designed to last 20 years in an industrial situation, but these particular batteries have never been in an industrial situation, and so they're still brand new even though they're 25-year-old lead acid batteries. And they were part of a 24 volt system, and something happened to a couple of them. And so, but there was enough of them that weren't damaged for my 12 volt system, which is how I got them. And I don't even think they make them anymore. But yeah. Now I need more panel because they sure they're so huge, it takes a lot to charge them. But with what I had before, which was like 2 to 4 just regular deep cycles, not even like golf cart batteries, they were supposed to be as good as golf cart batteries, but they ended up not being as good as golf cart batteries. And I couldn't really run the desktop at night with my previous battery bank. But yeah, and so there's that. And my unfinished house out in the middle of BFE. So that's where I stream from. I think there's a picture of the dish pointed up the hill at the repeater for the local internet. And so I go for cheap. I'm cheap. And I'm 55, going on 56. 1600 by 900 looks way better than 720p to me. But above that doesn't. Unless it's a huge screen, of course. The bigger the screen, the more of a difference it makes. But I think this is just a 20-inch or 22-inch monitor. And like I said, I don't want anything huge. I've got a power budget to worry about, which is another reason. Like a 5000 series Radeon GPU draws less than 200 watts. Where these newfangled GPUs, they want 500 watts just for the GPU go. No, don't want anywhere near that. That's not compatible with my small off-grid solar system. As a matter of fact, it's probably considered tiny. But Yeah, that's, you know what? And that 24-inch is as big as I want a single monitor. Because it's on my desk. I'm sitting right in front of the thing. It's not like I'm on the couch halfway across the room. It's on my desk. I'm right in front of it. And 24 inches when you're right in front of it is huge. And like I said, I looked at the thrift stores at old monitors, and they take too much power. Whereas this one I've got right now takes a maximum of 25 watts, and I got it 5 years ago. They're probably more energy efficient now. But them old ones, even one smaller than this, flat screens even, they just take too much power to get a used one from the thrift store. They're cheap, but they take too much power for my situation. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, follows, share it out on social media, do all the things. And you know what we haven't done tonight? We haven't done a Hosky clip. Let's go ahead and throw a Hosky clip in real quick, just for the hell of it, to wink us out. R plus Leo Toast, what is that? Does it show up on Social Stream Ninja? Ah, that's what it is. It does show up on Social Stream Ninja. What was I doing now? Oh, that's right. We'll have Hosky wink us out of here. Thank you all. Have a good night, and I'll be back with Mysteries of the Sith tomorrow. Oh, that was almost a 3-hour stream. Cool. Yep, be back to Mysteries of the Sith tomorrow. I just I'm wrapping it up. That's what I'm sorry. I'm wrapping it up right now. But we'll be back to Mysteries of the Sith tomorrow. But I got that Voices of Vvardenfell mod working, and so I wanted to stream that working, because I just got that working today. Actually, I downloaded everything last night, and I screwed it up last night trying to get the automatic installer to work, and I had to start over and install it manually, which I kind of went over at the beginning of the stream. And anyway, it's time to make something to eat, load the stove full of wood, and end transmission.